Thanks for watching. I'm Emily Scarlett. First, let's take a live look over downtown Columbia. And as you can see, we've got clouds rolling in as we look ahead to storms and alert days this weekend. Meteorologist Kevin Arnone has more in your first alert forecast. Kevin, another weekend with rain.
Yeah, it just seems every weekend, at least the past month and a half, that we have some sort of rain around.
Kevin, thank you. All new at noon, the 2019 human trafficking report was released just hours ago. South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson and First Lady Peggy McMaster held a press conference at 10 this morning to discuss those numbers and the state's goals for combating human trafficking in 2020. Our Emily Wakeman was at that press conference at the State House. She's live there now. Emily, what are we seeing so far with 2019's numbers?
Well, Emily, Attorney General Alan Wilson told us that we've seen a massive increase.
Emily, thank you for that, and we'll bring you more on that report and a full breakdown of what we've seen for the 2019 numbers compared to the year before. Just a few moments ago on the lawn of the Sumter County Courthouse, members of the community had a brief ceremony while wearing blue in support of efforts to bring an end to human trafficking. Another effort to fight human trafficking in our state. The Comet Bus System and the National Safe Place Network are teaming up to protect teens in crisis. Starting this month, teens in need can reach out to Comet and be put in contact with resources or organizations needed to help them. The partnership was established because Columbia does not have a full operating Safe Place program, which gives teens a place to go when they believe they have no other option. It aims to protect them from dangers like human trafficking, homelessness, bullying, and abuse. Now, if you know a teen in need of immediate help, you can reach out to the Safe Place program. Do that by texting the word SAFE with the current location, including the street address, city, and state, to 4HELP. That help is free and confidential. Breaking news now, a Gamecock great is stepping down from his position and another former Gamecock star is taking his place. Officials confirmed to WIS that Marcus Lattimore is leaving his position as Director of Player Development. He will be replaced by Connor Shaw. Right now, no word on what led to this change in positions. New developments now. A Florence man has been arrested after authorities say he threatened law enforcement officers on the same day a Florence airport officer was shot and killed. Florence County deputies say 36-year-old Carl Mayo III was arrested Wednesday for breach of peace and violating the Computer Crime Act. Investigators say Mayo posted a threat to social media January 5th, offering to purchase ammunition for anyone who wanted to kill law enforcement officers. The threat was posted after the murder of Officer Jackson Winkler that same day. Mayo was released yesterday on bond. The crash of that Ukrainian passenger plane that went down shortly after takeoff in Iran Wednesday is under investigation and has become an international controversy. Canada now says they have evidence that the aircraft was shot down. Iran says that report and its evidence are false. Iran also says they welcome other key countries involved to join in on the investigation. NBC's Tom Costello has the latest from Washington.
Good day. Under international civil aviation agreements, Iran was required to invite the NTSB.
We will continue to follow this story and we'll update you on the air and on the website as new details come in. President Trump is reportedly furious that the House has passed a resolution to limit future military action against Iran without congressional approval. Several lawmakers crossed party lines on the largely symbolic vote. The president is defending his decision to kill Iran's top military leader, saying a quick decision had to be made. The issue causing a delay for Nancy Pelosi in sending the articles of impeachment over to the Senate.
I'm not holding him indefinitely. I'll send him over when I'm ready. And that will probably be soon.
If she doesn't deliver the articles of impeachment, my goal is to do it without her and get this thing done.
When asked if he will order more military action against Iran, President Trump said, "It depends." New details, the 19-year-old Minnesota Army National Guard soldier who died after being found unresponsive at Fort Jackson has been identified. Fort Jackson officials say Private Connor McGurran was found unresponsive after a training exercise Wednesday morning. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Our sister station in Minnesota reports the 19-year-old was from Owatonna, about an hour south of Minneapolis. He enlisted in the Minnesota Army National Guard in September of last year. His cause of death remains under investigation. You can visit WIS-TV.com for more information. There you will also find the statement from Fort Jackson on this matter. A sled alert for a missing person has been canceled. This is an update to a story we brought you this morning. 95-year-old Jesse Martin was reported as a missing endangered person. He has since been found safe. Happening tomorrow, the Columbia Fireflies are hosting a job fair for this upcoming season. The team is hiring seasonal game day positions, including ushers, box office positions, photographers, and cooks, among other positions. The job fair will be held at Segra Park from 10 tomorrow morning until 12:30. Interviews will take place on the spot. And if you plan to go, you should print and complete an application, which can be found on the Fireflies website. Also tomorrow, you can get some free mulch. The mulch was made from recycled Christmas trees as part of the Grinding the Greens program. It'll be given away free tomorrow morning starting at 8:30. That's while supplies last. The giveaway will take place at the South Carolina State Farmers Market in West Columbia at Seven Oaks Park. MLK Day is over a week away, and events to remember and celebrate are in the works. But learn what some people in Alabama are already doing to honor Dr. King.
All right, a few showers out there right now, but we have steadier, heavier rain and 2 alert days for the weekend. Hopefully you're able to enjoy the sunshine the last couple of days because we have a very unsettled weather pattern on the way. We'll break it all down with the first alert 10-day forecast.
In a little more than 1 week, Americans will pause to remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but some in Birmingham, Alabama are already doing so. Jefferson County officials came together yesterday to memorialize one of the remaining jail cells at the Birmingham Jefferson County Jail in Dr. King's honor. Dr. King wrote his letter from Birmingham Jail in 1963, but in October of 1967, the civil rights leader was arrested and sent to jail in Bessemer and Birmingham. Dr. King did not have a parade permit, which were issued by the city of Birmingham, so he would be arrested and taken to the county jail in Bessemer and then transported to the jail in Birmingham. The space was recently uncovered, as well as documents about King's time there.
As we continue to tell the story, young people who will take the reins and move forward, they have to have an identity. They have to know that some of these things that they are enjoying today, the freedoms that they have today, it didn't come for free. It came at a sacrifice.
If you are looking for ways to celebrate MLK Day, the annual King Day at the Dome will be happening here in Columbia, starting with a morning prayer service, march lineup, and State House rally. Australian bushfires continue to burn, and now more assistance, both financial and otherwise, is coming from thousands of miles away. John Lawrence reports.
A hearty round of applause greets U.S. firefighters as they arrive in Sydney.
The fires have burned for months, and at least 27 fire-related deaths have been confirmed. So let's check in now with meteorologist Kevin Arnone. Always nice to see when people who can afford to step in and help with a situation like that.
Yeah, we ran a story last night, too. We're getting some mittens, too, that we're going to send over somewhere here locally.
Yes.
Alicia's going to cover that. I think she was
awesome.
running it yesterday. So, yeah, it's great, obviously, helping out. And I wish I could put my part in and send a little bit of the rain that we're getting.
Right,
because they could desperately need some rain.
That's what they need, and we're getting it here.
We're getting plenty of it this week. We don't need it because we've had plenty of rain over the last month and a half. So I wish we could just snap our fingers and change the weather pattern because we have a very unsettled weather pattern here locally. We are talking about you add it all up, we could see another 3 to 5 inches of rain over the next week. We'll break it all down with the Futurecast.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, next Wednesday, the Coker Center presents the 3rd session of their concert series, Live in the Lobby Jazz. So you can ring in the new year with saxophonist Dante Lewis, who joins us now, along with Mark Rapp with Cola Jazz. Thank you both for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us what you all have coming up for this next concert series. I know it's a different sort of theme each time, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is a jazz series held at the Koger Center in the lobby. It's a gorgeous venue with a wall of glass windows. You could lose yourself and almost think you're in New York City. The acoustics are amazing. We have all different kinds of styles in this series. We have everything from Latin jazz to smooth jazz to straight ahead jazz. It's been well received. It's been incredible. Great attendance, great audience. There's, you know, some adult beverages and whatnot. And on Wednesday, we got the great Dante Lewis playing. Dante is just a formidable force in the smooth jazz world, just an incredible talent that we luckily have here in Columbia, South Carolina. So he's going to be performing for us on Wednesday.
Absolutely. And you have a new album out as well. Tell us about that.
Yes, I released last year. It came out last year. It was a tribute to Anita Baker.
Nice.
And everybody loves Anita, so yeah. So the album is doing very well. Mark was featured on the track, so I'm very happy to be performing in the Koger Center. It's just such a beautiful place, and it's the Koger Center. So
yeah, we've got some pictures going now, and really it sounds like just a nice atmosphere, a way to maybe cool down after a day of work.
Yes.
I mean, jazz is definitely something that will help to relax you with that. So is that kind of the idea behind this?
Yeah, absolutely. It's we like to think of this series as a next level jazz experience. It's very comfortable, very welcoming, but it's also very high class, and it's just such a cool, unique venue that you don't often get to experience. And it's going to be a Wednesday night, you know, midweek, hump day. Come out and give yourself a little break.
That midweek outlet.
Yeah,
right. We all need that, right?
Right,
Tell us what we have coming up for some of the upcoming concerts.
Yeah, excellent. So the next concert after Dante, we're going to be featuring the incredible faculty at the University of South Carolina. They're doing the music of the Beatles. After that, we have Gino Castillo doing some Latin jazz. That's going to be really exciting. And then we have local favorites, Flat Out Strangers, performing. So it's an awesome series.
All right, perfect. Well, as they said, great way to relax after work on a Wednesday. We've got those details on your screen now. Be sure to check it out. The next one's coming up Wednesday. Thank you both for your time.
Thank you so much.
We're back right after this. All right, you already know the Clemson Tigers have a big game coming up. Tune in right here for our Chasing a Championship special. It all starts with our live team coverage from the Big Easy. You can watch that Monday here on WIS starting at 5 o'clock. So our sports team headed to the Big Easy. I'm sure they're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you know what? They're going to be encountering some rain. I was looking at the forecast. Obviously, the game's indoors, but there will be some rain if you're going to be out and about tailgating. For us here locally, very unsettled weather pattern, alert days Saturday and Sunday. Heavy rain Saturday night into early on Sunday.
Keep those umbrellas handy. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.